Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the second hour of the first episode of the third season of Once Upon a Game, the role-playing game one-shot show. So I'm Eric here, and we're joined with PK and Meg, and we're playing The Quiet Year, which is just an awesome map drawing story game, and we're getting through spring, and I believe it was my turn where we left off.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
So I'm going to go ahead and deal myself a card. Enhance. There we go. What important basic tools does the community lack? Or where are you storing your food? Why is it a risky place to store things? What I think I want to do with something with the tools.
Okay.
What important basic tools? I was thinking we lack... This might sound really weird. I'm not sure how abstract I can get this, but like, what if we speak a different language than like other people, or like different people? I don't know, like we have a sort of like Babel situation where like some like only clan people can really speak, like you can only speak to your own family, but that wouldn't really work with a wanderer. Maybe I just do the food. I'll just do the food.
That's an interesting thought, though.
So the food will be stored in... I don't want to put it in a boxcar. I was thinking it would be stored in sort of like a rail, like, not a rail yard place, but like some sort of like warehousey kind of thing.
Okay.
And it's risky. It's risky because animals can absolutely get in to take our food all the time. So I'm going to draw like a... cheating and using a rectangle. Okay, giant... rail, kind of. And it's got like broken windows. Some sort of like rooftop access thing. But it's vulnerable because it's so open. It could store a lot of food, and it can hold a lot of hold a lot of like items and stuff in it that helps us, like even like crates of flour or something like that. Like whatever, like we use with the grain. Like it can hold all that stuff in there, but it's also like it's open to the environment. So while we're protected from the shelter of everything like that, but like animals, like especially like birds and like raccoons or whatever, could get into our supply real easily.
Okay.
Got it.
Cool. So that's done. What do I want to do? I want to. I think the I think the religious leader of our group. I don't have a name for him yet, but I think they believe that the river will lead us to our salvation. So I think what they want to do is kind of like explore the river. Maybe find out something like map the underground river would be what I want to do. And it's like partially to like understand like if there's a safer spot for us to go, in case something happens, like if we could go underground. But also because it's some sort of like weird new religion thing that something about the river is sacred. So explore the river.
Okay.
Since
This
it's
is
dark in there, that should take a long time, I think.
yeah. I was gonna say I said 5 starting off, but what do you guys think?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I will reduce the grains by 1.
Okay.
The grains don't tick off now, do they?
Don't.
No. They'll actually tick off on mine.
Awesome. Cool. But the tower does. The tower gets rid.
Yes. Cool. And so I talk about how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, they didn't die, so that was good. I think what would be helpful for them to have found. It
doesn't have to be helpful. It could actually be ominous.
Oh, okay. So like it's just successful in that like it was completed and
Yeah,
things
exactly. The
happened.
investigative project was yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Well, then if it can be ominous, that's easier. They find that it's not only the tower that was struck by lightning. They how to put this? They find a body at the base of the tower.
Ooh, like a stranger?
Like a stranger, yeah, who has also been struck by lightning.
Oh. Cool.
Interesting. So you're going to be a tiny little dead person? Yep.
There we go. Just one strange dude wearing clothes they've never seen before.
The 9th. Or the 9. Okay. I think that ends Eric's turn, right?
I think so. He did the project of the river, and then we ticked ours. Okay.
So I drew the 9 of hearts.
Oh wait, did I do something for my turn?
Yes, you started
explore the river. Explore the river. That's right.
Yep.
So I drew the 9 of hearts. A charismatic young girl convinces many to help her with an elaborate scheme. What is it? Who joins her endeavors? Start a project to reflect. Or a charismatic young girl tries to tempt many into sinful or dangerous activity. Why does she do this? How does the community respond?
A witch. She's a witch.
Ooh.
That's a juicy one because I could potentially start 2 projects this term.
Yeah.
Elaborate scheme. Okay, so I think I am going to go with the first option, which is a charismatic young girl convinces many to help her with an elaborate scheme. What is it? Who joins her endeavors? Start a project to reflect.
Okay.
I think what I want that to be is this young girl convinces us that we are too exposed here. or tries convincing many people, and she wants her clan's cart to be moved into a more defensible position. So this will be a project moving a boxcar.
Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah.
And that is going to take a long time.
Yeah, where's she gonna move it? Just
I'm about to flow into this.
all right.
I had an idea during the last round that I want to do with discovering something new.
Yeah.
But real quick, let's resolve this. How long do you think this will take?
Depends on where she's trying to take
at
it.
least a month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at least a month.
Okay, I'll say 5.
Okay.
Okay. So the
Projects for days.
yeah.
They're very industrious people. I'll give us that.
So for my my move, I want to discover something new. And I think all the way over here on the western edge of the map, there is where the rail car continues. I need to zoom in so that I can do this. There is one of those old rail tunnels that goes
Into the mountains.
into the mountain. So that is where this young girl wants to move her family's, her clan's boxcar into the mountain pass.
Okay.
That's cool.
I like that.
Okay.
Woo!
So moving a boxcar, and then your turn was discover something new.
Yep.
Cool.
Projects.
Grain ticks away.
But not the boxcar yet.
Right. The boxcar doesn't do anything. Freehand. That's good. All the more grain.
Nice. Very hardy mountain grain.
Fields for days. All right. Cool. Do we have any other projects that are going?
The river.
The river.
takes
Clearing
down.
the river. That takes down 1.
Yes. Okay. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. Try a spring card. Come here, thingy. Nope.
I'll drag it. Here.
Thank you. So 5. There is a disquieting legend about this place. What is it? Or alarming weather patterns destroy something. How and what?
Ooh.
I think that we have some pretty good weather protection. So there's a alarming legend, a disquieting legend, sorry, about this place. What is it? All right. Disquieting legends. about the mountains with a weird underground river. I think we can work with this. Disquieting legend. Let's see. There's a river monster.
There's a river monster.
Yeah. There's a
In the above ground portion or the
the below ground portion,
below-
directly underneath the waterfall.
Mm.
So no one has ever seen it,
Sure.
but it's definitely there.
The
Or
monster
so they
under
say.
the lake.
Yeah.
So we have Mountain Nessie.
Yes.
Yeah, Mountain Nessie.
Yep.
Great.
All right. So I think that's pretty disquieting.
Monsters are generally not happy.
Generally.
And then PK, you're moving the boxcar ticks down.
Well, it will once she
Yeah.
moves into projects. Or
Oh
her
yeah,
move.
yeah. I think you do the projects first, and then I decide the thing that I want to do.
Yeah.
So
It's yep, you do the card, then you tick down the projects, and then you do your turn. Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
there you go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, definitely underground. Yeah, so you can take the projects down, and I think I want to have a discussion.
Sure.
So the discussion would be about should we so we explored the forest to some degree, and we found evidence of there's food there for us to eat, but we found evidence of there are other people also using this as a food source. The discussion being, should we explore further and find out more about these people?
Mm. My answer would be yes. We could either spread the faith to them, or if they are faithful, as well as maybe learn about maybe getting some better like food and trading, and basically shore up our food supplies and stuff. Although it does mean more mouths to feed.
Mm.
It does
But presumably, yeah.
and it entangles us in whatever problems they have. But I think it's a risk that we have to take.
I will also say yes because I believe that we should all look out for one another.
Okay. And so I'll say we should go scout out and see what we can find out, but maybe from a distance first.
Okay. It's a good
That's what
discussion.
we do. Cool.
All right. Deal myself a card. Six. The 6th of spring. Are there children in the community? If there are, what is their role in the community? Or how are the eldest members of the community? Or how old are the eldest? What special needs do they have? No, there's got to be children. I like the idea of there being more children than older folk.
It's a divine principle, I'm sure, to have more children.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what responsibility, what's their role. Their role is to harvest their food and like watch the food.
Why else do you have kids? Put them to work.
they're farm hands. Yeah, they're entirely like a free labor source, basically. So they would. What would they look like on? What would that look like on the map? They live in little, like, little tiny boxcars near the grains or something.
Yeah, they'd probably just be like hanging out in the grains. I'm sure they live in the communal boxcars, but they just spend all day
Yeah.
by the grain. Yeah.
Probably chasing away the birds and whatnot.
Oh, there you go. You can give them sticks.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Make chasing the animals away a game.
Okay. Cool. That's what they were doing. So they run around in the fields, chasing away stuff and harvesting
Oh,
food.
perfect.
So the project's countdown.
What do we have? We have river exploration.
Moving a boxcar.
Moving that boxcar. Good luck.
I'm gonna start a new project. I'm thinking the project would be to befriend the neighboring group below down the mountain. That might take a while. I was thinking a month.
Oh, at least.
Yup.
Befriend other folk. All right, turns over.
I was gonna say it sounds like Meg might be taking some contempt.
I was trying to, but I can't edit that box. Give me a contempt.
Yep.
I'm so cranky.
All right, I have the 7 of spring. Where does everyone sleep? Who is unhappy with this arrangement and why? Or, what natural predators roam this area? Are you safe?
Ooh.
Man.
We probably all sleep in the boxcars, and I imagine there's probably some unhappiness about that, but I'm not sure from who.
Yeah. Well, I mean, communal living is always going to be.
Oh, everyone's upset about it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, if that's just the way your culture operates, people.
Yeah.
Are some boxcars better than others?
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, like you've got that one that's knocked over. That's probably a little janky.
Yeah.
But I kind of just like the idea that there are wolves and great big bears in the area.
Yeah. See that?
Which, why am I doing this? Because I can't draw.
Do it.
Here.
Don't limit your creativity by your drawing potential.
All right, I'm gonna have to zoom in to this. Let me find the forest. There's the forest.
We had a game of Companion's Tale where someone wanted to draw horses, a scouting mission, people on horses, and their horses came out looking a lot more like coyotes or dogs. So just in our fiction, that's just what horses were. They were just giant,
Giant dogs.
giant
warts.
coyotes.
Yeah.
You just do what you got to do, man.
bear.
Yeah.
That's a good bear.
Ooh, that is a good bear.
Wow. And then let's see if I can get a wolf.
Yeah. Guido from chat asked if we can just copy and paste from a Google image search, and it's like you totally could, but that's not as fun.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is way more fun.
So I think the key to drawing a wolf is to pretend I'm just drawing a great corgi.
Exactly, yes.
Maybe give it some longer legs, but you know.
Maybe.
That's a damn good wolf, man.
Maybe post-apocalyptic wolves have shorter legs. We don't know.
Shorter legs.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, no, this is really fun. Like these kind of games when you can do them in person and you have markers or crayons or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Just-
The first time I played this was at Story Game Seattle, and a friend of mine has watercolor pens.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
So
that sounds cool.
yeah, she had watercolor pens and some like legit like calligraphy pen kind of stuff and actual like good paper. It was an experience. Yeah, playing like that is a lot of fun.
All right, so I did that. I think I'm going to start a project to build sort of a crow's nest or watchtower on the old radio tower.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Which, let's see here. It took us a week to scope it out.
Mm-hmm.
So then it would take probably 3 weeks to haul some lumber over there and
And actually get it up. And,
Get it up
yeah, I
and-
was thinking 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So
And then I'm gonna tick down the boxcar as
three's
well.
good.
All right. So all the projects have been ticked down.
Oh boy.
3.
Oh, Guido. But Gaelic.
All right. That is my move.
Nice. Okay. Are we still on spring? Yeah.
Really?
Eric-
Like-
Eric's next card will be the last.
yeah, makes sense.
Oh yeah. Or was mine the last one? Because there's 3 of us.
We'll all draw 4 cards, and then Eric will draw the 13th.
Is there 3? Oh yeah.
13th.
I know how cards work. I'm good at math. All right, you did. Come on. Nope. Yep. I'll have to have you. I don't know what the heck.
Yeah, I haven't been able to resize mine either.
Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's cool.
It may be because you're
Well.
the GM.
I think so. There might be some
Too
sort of settings
cool.
I can do.
All right. So I have the Jack. You see a good omen. What is it? Or you see a bad omen. What is it?
Damn, I was hoping for this.
Oh. Yeah, do you have...
I do, but I don't want to.
Okay.
I want you to come up with something. If you're stumped, I can
okay.
win, but I don't want to
Hmm.
overrate your opportunity.
That's okay. How are we doing? Over here. So, can I do? I want to do something that relates to that exploring the river project that's happening. Can I do something about that, or is that just sort of its own? Like that'll.
Describe what you're trying to do, I guess, and then we'll figure it out from there.
I'm thinking that you're going to find something along the way,
Oh yeah.
or is that imposing too much on that project?
Yeah, no, I'm already gonna do that. I think it's not
Okay.
that it's imposing, it's that, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
So
Hmm.
the project, one way or another, just comes to an end.
Is going to.
The
Okay.
game doesn't really stipulate whether it is beneficial or not.
No. It says it assumes that it's beneficial unless it's like, if it makes more sense if it's like an investigation or something like that. Well, then it's just that, well, you succeed, you do find something. The point of projects is that they should always be additive to the game. They should contribute to the game.
Okay. Okay. Well, then let me think about this omen. How to best encounter. Oh well, you're going up into the cave, right? That's where that's exploring. Oh, okay. Then I will do something a little bit different. I think that some folks are not necessarily exploring, but maybe in some that's a good way. Just out scouting, general collection kind of duties. I think some kids come across further down this river. There is a dam.
Ooh, cool.
And is that a good or bad omen?
That's the thing. I think based on kind of the little bits we know about why we're exploring the river in the first place, going upstream, I think this is going to be interpreted as a bad omen.
Yeah. Ugh. Could I suggest something?
Yeah,
Are you open to it?
absolutely.
What if it's a dam that, if it broke, it would threaten the farming community below us?
Ooh.
You don't have to go with it. I was
Yeah.
just throwing it out there. Just that thought crossed my mind.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, it absolutely would if there's somebody further downstream with a more agricultural bent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was the
I
dudes in
think-
the red houses.
Oh, those guys. Yeah,
It's damn red houses.
that's true. Yeah, they could be starting to do some farming down there. I was thinking too it's a bad omen because like if we're supposed to be exploring this river, if we're supposed to be using it to find whatever we're supposed to be finding here,
Yeah.
having that in our path that's bad. So like that prevents us from
Yeah, that
doing what our leader wants us to do.
to go any further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
Definitely.
It's bad all around. I like it.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah. Awesome.
All right. So projects tick down.
Okay, so then the river ticks
Thing.
down.
Yeah.
So they explore the river.
So that's upstream. Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna
that one?
I don't know how I'm gonna draw this, but so they don't find the monster or anything like that, but they do find what they could only describe as this is religiously guided to them. They find I'm gonna do a dotted line cutaway kind of thing.
Mhm.
They find like a geode, kind of like underground mineral cavern for like ore. Like they find like a huge thing of ore. Come on, colors. There we go. Oh, it's a box.
The rare square mineral.
It's just a mineral that has a cubic crystal structure.
Oh, what's that one that looks totally bonkers? It's all cubes and like
Oh, boxsmith or not bismuth? No,
Bauxite.
it's not.
yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It starts with a B. Is it bauxite? It's probably bauxite because it's a box.
Something like there's one that's like it's very cubic and also like weird like metallic rainbow kind of.
Yep, that's bismuth.
Yeah. So you're fine. Those exist.
Can I make the ore purple?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna do those like crystal. That's a penis.
All right, that one doesn't exist.
It wouldn't be a drawing game until somebody drew a dick on the board.
Yep.
It's just a thing that happens.
That's fair.
Shut up, man.
See, this is why you don't copy and paste. It's way more fun.
So it's like this giant geode with all of these purple crystals shimmering around it. Okay. So they find this grotto, and I think that gives them... Well, I guess we have to get the ore out of it,
Yeah.
so... But yeah.
Cool. And the other projects are just going down.
Yep.
Is anything else?
I took down the boxcar and the watchtower.
Okay. Then we need to. Okay. Then yeah, my project. I'm going to start a project, which is to mine some of that, and bring it out. See what we can discover about it. I think.
Cool. I think with the boat, it should be pretty easy.
Yeah. Well,
it just
yeah.
takes some people.
The transporting part, like how, and I think. Ore is fairly like ore is on our resource list. It's fairly important. I think we have some of the tools that we need to extract it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so what do we think? Like a week? Is this an easy thing to do?
I was gonna say 2 weeks, but
Or
yeah,
two.
that's fine.
Yeah, that works.
Sounds good.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
And was that it for spring? You said.
No, there's one spring card left.
Okay.
And it should be the king.
Yup.
BK's counting cards.
I got the list in front of me. I'm like,
Alright.
oh, we've done that and that.
So a young boy starts digging in the ground and discovers something unexpected. What is it? Or an old man confesses to past crimes and atrocities. What has he done?
What?
Oh, I didn't tick down the befriending of people.
Oh. Okay.
There we go. The old man confesses. I think there's a scandal involving like the elder religious leader of the group. I think
Sooner or later.
I think he confesses. I was thinking about something like, kind of like culty, like he like took, I don't know, like he took power or something like that.
He killed the last guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've got to.
Oh my god! Yeah, know what it is? He confesses that he left the last person out at the radio tower.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh snap!
So now the community doesn't know what to do.
Yeah. Especially since we thought that was a stranger.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he was so unrecognizable.
Very likely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I mean, and also
Okay.
this could have been like quite some time ago. So between being struck by lightning and natural decay of a corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool.
Ooh. Nice.
All right. So how are you going to
Oh,
draw that on the map?
Way to go, Father Dillweed.
I don't know how I'm gonna draw this. What does it look like? Are there a bunch of people around his boxcar? Like, I think people.
Is there
Like a
a
church?
jail car?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think they
There is
make.
now.
Yeah, I think they Yeah, they make a jail car.
And and I'm thinking this is like one of the chemical transport cars. It's like
Ooh.
just has the hatch at the top, sort of thing.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
For my own visualization.
They just kind of drop them in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the pastor's in jail.
Nice.
Uh,
Maybe every once in a
awaiting
while
a
we'll throw 'em a
trial.
sandwich.
Yeah, awaiting a trial.
Nice.
Awesome. Cool.
All right.
Okay. And
That was the atrocities. The projects ticked down.
all right. Boxcar gets moved.
Ooh.
Yes. Describe the boxcar.
Let me zoom in. So I think they do move it. Let's see here. Can I click and drag some of this? Nope. Okay.
Just draw yourself a new boxcar.
Yeah. Gonna make mine a different color.
Nice.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, they no, come on, no colors. So they move it, and the downside is they find out that partway into the old abandoned tunnel, the tracks are like ripped up and torn out.
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
Not just rusted away, but like picked up and carried somewhere. So they can't get very far in, but now they have their own like little fortified suburb,
Oh,
Cool.
awesome.
effectively. And the watchtower clicks down.
Nice.
Cool. And I click down the ore.
Great.
Stretching.
Um,
So
And the other folk has been clicked
Yeah,
down.
that's been ticked down.
Cool.
No, wait, it hasn't because
Mm.
yeah, it should be ticked down now.
Yeah, I didn't touch it. So
Yeah.
cool. So that happens.
All right. They're definitely not of our like religion or whatever, but they're not they're compatible basically, and they offer us trade for food, and knowledge. They don't tell you. They tell you a little bit more about like the woods and stuff like that. I guess they're domesticating, like maybe how like they might have been survivors or like ranchers or something, and that's why everything's set up.
Okay.
And they're open to it, to talking more and discussing like how to go forward with their lives. And there's now an official trail going between our villages.
Oh, cool.
Rock on.
Nice.
I don't know what happened in that middle part.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a little muddy there. That's fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Yay, friends.
Friendship.
We're not led by a
Well, it's
weird
easy-
murderer. It's fine. It's cool.
It's easy to be friends when things are easy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we should be drawing from the summer, which is the bottom one, by the way.
Yep.
Cool.
And I have the 7 of Summer. I can introduce a mystery at the edge of the map, or an unattended situation becomes problematic and scary. What is it? How does it go awry?
Hmm.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one, especially since I have so many things to play with at the moment.
Yeah.
Is that, we're just about to complete a watchtower.
Let's also get some ore.
Yeah.
I think, and this is just me, I think it would be interesting if an unattended situation becomes problematic and scary. What I think that's going to be is I'm going to have to draw more.
So,
But
recurring.
the unattended situation are these predators that we've talked about before. There are way more of them than
No.
Oh, you could just select and copy paste.
Really?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Use the top tool to select move, and then select your bear and your dog, and Control C, Control V.
Yeah.
Well, let's delete that one. Control C, Control V. Oh, is it pasting somewhere weird?
Oh, did it paste them like somewhere off the map?
No, not that I'm seeing. Select.
I tried it, but somehow I got at the edge of the road.
Yeah.
Where are these guys? Oh, there we go.
I think it's because I have it still set up that I'm the only GM.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
I think that has something to do with it.
Gotcha.
That's cool.
That could be. Oh, yeah, because I can't select anything that you've done.
What?
Yeah, I can only select things that I've done. Okay, but that's fine. There are just like lots and lots of predators, that are now sort of preying on this path between us and the other two.
Ooh.
All right. So then projects tick down. The
Yep.
watchtower completes.
Ooh. Oh, the ore completes too.
Yeah. So describe for us what happens with the watchtower.
We now have a shape. We now have a platform built high up on the. I don't like
Nice.
that color. Oop. We now have a platform built high up on the. Excuse me. High up on the watchtower.
Cool.
And if this were a live game, this is where I would bust out my phone and play All Along the Watchtower.
Yeah.
I like it.
God.
Any one of like a dozen versions of the song that my wife has.
Yeah.
Oh, she says she only has 5.
Oh, is that all?
That's all.
Well,
My favorite is the Hendrix.
of course. It's a classic.
Mm-hmm. And then
I
I
know.
got drunk.
I do like some Battlestar Galactica though, so I do like that version a little bit, if only for posterity's sake.
Yeah,
How
that's
he is.
kind of what prompted her to start collecting it. Guitar. He's playing All Along the Watchtower. All right. There we go.
Awesome.
I like it.
Any other projects going? I don't think so.
Yeah, so I took down the ore, and I think that we brought some out and discovered that it's actually very strong and possibly useful for tools. So we're going to play with maybe making some tools out of it.
Sweet.
Oh, awesome.
So I did you little tools.
The hammer and arrowhead. Yeah, that's so good.
Nice.
And they're so pretty. It's the purple color is beautiful.
Yep, we're gonna have some blinged out hammers and arrows. I like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that can be something we explore, but I think we got potential.
Cool.
Okay,
That completes my move.
Okay. So I get to pull from Summer. Draw.
Yeah. I think after your turn, we'll go to our second break.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, it lets me look at it actually real big before I put it out. So I pulled 10. You discover a cache of supplies or resources, add a new abundance, or a scarcity has gone unaddressed for too long. Start a project that will alleviate that scarcity. Cool. So let me pop this card. My mouse is the worst. There we go. Okay. So our scarcities.
Our ore and grain,
Ore and grain.
which we have both actually sort of attended to.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. So I think we are actually working on our scarcities, which good for us. So maybe we find a new abundance.
We kind of already all in abundance of resources. Do you want to add a new, maybe a new resource? I don't know if we can do that.
Do a new resource? Yeah, I think.
I mean, at this point.
I think that at this point, with the fiction that we've got so far, we can probably have an abundance of animal. You know, they can be teaching us how to capture, how to use, how to domesticate.
Have livestock and
Yeah.
and hunting dogs.
Yeah.
Animals. Okay. Yeah. And we're doing real well.
This isn't gonna last long.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. Other projects that are
No,
still going?
we're out of projects.
We're out of projects. Okay, then none of those take down. Then I want to start a discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, so we've got this guy in a prison car. Yeah. What are we doing with him? What are we doing with Father Murder Guy?
The good book says, "Thou shalt not murder."
Yeah, and he did it.
He did. He should be exiled.
Okay, that's a possibility.
I'm going to say that he should be stripped of his authority and placed to work Probably like in the mines where the hardest work is.
In the mines.
Hmm. And I think that there's a vocal minority who thinks in this case it's totally fine to kill him.
Oh, I'm just gonna get myself contempt. I'm not a fan of that.
I don't know, is that what happens, or are we just talking about it?
No, that's what we talked about.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's the discussion we had, but they
Okay.
don't actually say.
No, because what can happen is you can, on your turn, if you
Do a
if
project
you're-
or
you can do a project, or if your card gives you an idea for it, you can totally
Okay.
just make
Right.
it happen on your
Okay.
turn.
okay.
And then
yeah,
people
no.
just be like, well, screw it, take your contempt. It's my turn.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So, all right,
Yeah,
so
that's fair.
yeah, so we've been streaming that for a little over 2 hours. So we're gonna go to our next break, guys. So we're gonna be back in 5 minutes.
Nice.
Sounds
More
good.
Quiet Year.
Yay.